and today we are going to start a new topic that is known as surface chemistry. And before starting the video, it's assumed that the students watching this video are in 10 plus 2, that means 12th class basic criteria. See, so starting this surface chemistry, what do you mean by this word surface? So as I think all of you know, the top layer of any substance, for example, let's take this mobile phone, the touch screen of your mobile phone, it is known as surface. The basic idea what is surface, and what basic things which we are going to study in this topic, I am going to cover them now. See why this surface chemistry, this topic came into existence. See, let's consider a solid block, a cubic solid block. Like this. See, and let's assume the atoms present here on the surface, let's represent them by A, and the molecules present in the bulk of the solid material, let's represent them by B. So I am trying to make this B molecule here. See, this molecule in the bulk will have atoms in all the 3 dimensions around it. It's not possible to make 3D here. See, this molecule, consider this molecule, this is our B molecule. Obviously this and this molecule will have some force of attraction between them, and this molecule and this molecule diagonally opposite to it will have some force of attraction between them. Similarly, this and this molecule, this and this molecule, this and this molecule. So what do I mean to say? This molecule B present over here have molecule present everywhere around it, which have some force of attraction between them. So this B is surrounded by these are actually the bonds between the constituent atoms of this solid block. So as you know, the attraction reduces the amount of energy. So this B molecule will have less energy as compared to this A molecule present on the surface. Let's see how. Now let's take one atom from this surface which we have represented by A, and let's look at this. See, this A molecule will be like this. As below the surface, this molecule A, below the surface there will be molecules, or you may say atoms, but above this surface there are no atoms present here. At the right there are atoms, at the left there are atoms, in the bottom there are atoms, but at the top there are no atoms. So this atom A, this will have force of attraction with this, with this, with this, with this, and with this. This force is being balanced by this force here, but look at this force of attraction. There is no molecule to balance this force. Similarly for this, there is no molecule present here which can balance this force. Similarly for this, there is no molecule present here which can balance this force. So this A molecule here have higher energy because number of bonds of this A are less than this B. So the molecule present on the surface at this A will have higher energy than this B. This property is the basic reason for this surface chemistry, because this property makes this surface completely different from the bulk of the material. I hope this much is sufficient. Now what this surface chemistry is. Surface chemistry, let's make an attempt to define this. So surface chemistry is the branch of chemistry which deals with this surface, the phenomena which happen over there, this surface, and all the molecules present on this surface. The branch of science which deals with these two things. First, phenomena happening over surface, happening over surface. Second thing, molecules present over surface. So the branch of chemistry which deals with these two factors is known as surface chemistry. Let's move forward to the next slide. And here we have understood that the molecules present on this surface have relatively larger amount of energy than the molecules present in the bulk of the material. This property, having higher energy of these molecules present on the surface, becomes the reason for many of the properties of the material. For example, you may have heard of surface tension. As this property having higher energy means less stability. So the surface itself is the biggest imperfection in the material. So this surface is always at higher energy than the bulk. Now this is the basic reason, as I said, for many of the properties. One of them is surface tension. As you might have seen the liquid surface, it is always like stretched, like it's seen that it is like stretched than the bulk of the liquid. Basically these properties, this having higher energy, is basic reason for this surface tension. And this property arises many new properties, and first of them, which is known as adsorption. What do you mean by adsorption? Now the molecules present on this surface, for example consider this A, have higher energy because it have force of attraction from here, from here, from here, but from this side it is absent. So if any molecule will come in contact with this molecule present at the surface, it will try to adhere it with its surface. So this property is basically known as adsorption. So any molecule present on the surface will try to adhere foreign molecules, which may be gas molecule or a liquid molecule, to its surface. This property is known as adsorption. This is done to minimize its energy, because this molecule will fulfill this force, will balance this force by providing the necessary force of attraction. So the energy of this molecule will be reduced. This is the basic reason for this adsorption, why this adsorption happens. And obviously this adsorption is of two types. One is physical adsorption and second one is chemical adsorption. We'll talk a bit later on them. I hope it's clear to all of you.